let's take a minute to talk about special auto parts. That is probably one of the hidden areas in every dealership that is the biggest problem, that no one has a solution for it. What was my solution for it? Every morning, I would walk into my parts department. His name was Joe. And Joe and I would walk through the special auto parts bin, and we could see everything going on, and we would track and see what's going on with this customer, what's going on with this one, do we have an appointment? It got frustrating because the wall gets bigger and bigger, and it gets to a point where he ends up either returning it or becoming an obsolescence, and we're not making any money on it. So now let's take technology into the mix. What can technology do? Well, what if I said that we had a tool that the minute that you order a part in your DMS, in your system, and it starts to track it, the part starts getting tracked. Just like we're tracking a car, I can track that part now. Now, we all know when we order a part for a car, it's not just one part. It could be 2, 3, 4 parts. Do all the parts arrive at the same time, Brian?
No.
Absolutely not. 2 show up this week, another one shows up, and maybe it gets back on and it comes in 3 weeks later. Lost. Things are going to get lost. And you know what ends up happening? You get a stack of papers and it says, call your customers, get them in the door. Remember that advisor? How much work has he got going on? Now he's going to work on that stack of papers to get these customers back in. It's the last thing he wants to do.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it. As much as we want him to do it, he's not going to get it done. We can try to get that BDC to do it. It's a great opportunity. But again, it's a manual track. Again, if we go into the technology piece, the minute that part gets ordered, it start getting tracked into your system. Part ordered. All of a sudden, the part gets receipted. And then the third part finally gets receipted. On that final part, when it's in, 2 things are going to happen. Either A, I'm going to alert the advisor to say, hey, the parts for your customer XYZ are here. Let's get the car back in the shop. Or that car is burning gas. Let's let the advisor know, hey, the parts came in for this customer. Now I'm going to go and notify this customer automatically by an email, a text, or maybe even a live phone call to say, hey, Mr. Customer, all the parts have finally arrived for your vehicle. Let's get you back in the door. Now we're going to send that message out. 3 days later, still nothing happens. An appointment, nothing isn't done. We're going to redo it again. We're going to send another message. And we'll keep doing this over. And whatever the dealer specifies, every 3 days, every 7 days, whatever it could be. But we're able to track it in the system because we know what's going to happen. The customer's going to come back to us and say, no one ever contacted me.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what, that was the true story back in the day. Because we weren't contacting a customer. We just sent the part back. CSI, customer satisfaction, right down at the bottom. But really, what is CSI? CSI stands for Customer Supports Your Income. That's what it's all about. A happy customer is going to come back and spend more money with you, right? And as well as keeping your CSI levels and keeping them higher. Getting those customers, getting those special auto parts back on it, keeping everything going, keeping everybody happy on the same field. That's what our system is. And then we can track it. Maybe we get that lost sale on that part and it doesn't get installed on the car. Unclaimed. We can track that for the dealership as well. So it's just automation. Why not let a tool do it for you? The technology's out there.